finding your brand of settling down, but not settling for less. But just sort of allowing everything to rest for a moment. And you can delegate that a part of yourself continues the relaxation processes while your conscious mind gets to go elsewhere, if you want. All I know is I'm so flippin' grateful to be able to do this, to be able to do this for you. And yeah, just feeling the big love. But not that show. This picture this week, we were just discussing it a little bit, is a gigantic pile of papers and to-do lists. You might notice a folded crane somewhere, a paper airplane somewhere else, something that looks like pyramids. I don't know how they ended up in there, but they're there. And through a little hole in the middle of this haystack, this paper haystack, is Lance. And he's got his eyes closed in that, oh lordy, kind of look. And I'm sure several of us can identify with feeling buried under piles and piles of paperworks and to-do lists, which leads to our title of the message from in between this week, Old Lists. Anyone else try to clean up the piles of paper stuffed and tucked all around your space and end up excavating lists made by a past you that you're unsure you know how to relate to now? Some lists aren't important anymore. Some time took care of, and some sadden you that they're still important. However, the continuing trend of old to-do lists getting done feels intoxicatingly good. As with all to-do lists, the more that gets checked off, the more opportunities for feeling lightness are created. But that doesn't mean you allow yourself to feel lighter, though. Sometimes that requires both your permission and symbolic celebratory action. Off the mind and out of the way. Off the shoulders, or the back, or wherever you store old stress in the system. That weight of things undone can invisibly accrue and affect sympathetic versus parasympathetic dominance, which is the two branches of the two petals of Agnya Chakra, the third eye chakra, with its two petals, just like our two hemispheres of our brain. Now, whether or not you see the progress that you've made, you can still and will still be tested. And if tests are appearing and piling up, then you're at a testing level. And that indicates progress, right? It implies progress as well. It's okay to practice. It's okay to progress. Training outside times of crisis is necessary too, as in, don't wait until things get awful before addressing both your helpful and unhelpful habits. Allow for the possibility of things to go well for you. Train your resting state in the between times. Go for the easy wins and stack up some motivation for when you need it. Don't give up. See your vision into a solid existence. Fret less. Stay strong. There's a whole lot of breakthrough energy on the horizon. This week's 3-card draw is the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords, inviting us to consider, holy moly, this is and was a very shuffled deck. So, and it's been a red hot minute since we've had a flush of cards. All swords, big sword energy, like big D energy, big sword energy. Stay close to the friends that got you back. And leave it. Go with what you can use. Survival habits of our past don't have to take up so much space or be held on to anymore. This episode of Psychic Sleep Yoga Nidra will be touching on themes of lists, mental weight, and reframing progress. And if you were one of the people that delegated your relaxation to a different part of you, how well has that part done? How do you feel now? And in this now moment would be a good time to let go of the past, let go of the day's worries and woes, settling into your practice. For whomever, doing whatever it takes to convince yourself that it's okay. Okay to have a relaxed body and a focused mind. Sometimes the ego is so afraid of death, it just gets butthurt at anything. And so we can tell our ego that it's safe now too. We're not trying to change our personalities. We're just into the habit of bettering ourselves. So let all that bullshit that does not matter in this exact moment, whatever your BS may be, set it down. We can come back for it later, if you miss it that much. Also, give yourself permission for relaxing to feel good. Allowing yourself to imagine as fully and as deeply as you need. For your own catharsis, for your own realization purposes.
Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Do you love delving into the mysteries of the paranormal, or how we respond to media that pushes us to the limit of our understanding? Do you love to dive headfirst into the exploration of the human psyche with meditations or channeled messages from beyond? Join our podcast network, Another Realm Media, and explore the unknown with us. From ghosts to aliens, cryptids to conspiracy theories, horror to sci-fi, we've got it all. Don't miss out on the excitement. Join us today and unlock the secrets of the universe. Email us at contact@anotherrealmmedia.com. Introducing the podcast that delves deep into the mysteries of the unexplained, The Convergence Enigma with Josh and Stefan. Join us as we explore the bizarre and unexplainable events that leave people questioning what they've seen and experienced. From alien abductions to paranormal encounters, our show uncovers the stories behind the strange phenomena that has affected individuals across the world. But we don't just stop at the surface level. We dive into how these experiences affect those who have encountered them, their beliefs, and their overall perception of reality. With captivating interviews, expert insights, and thought-provoking discussions, The Convergence Enigma is the perfect podcast for anyone fascinated by the unknown. Subscribe now and be prepared to have your mind blown. We all have questions, we seek understanding of life and why we are here. Welcome to Etheric Transmissions, a channeled podcast where we will attempt to understand life and its many iterations.
Messages from In Between are a part of live sessions of Psychic Sleep Yoga Nidra. Full recordings available for purchase as echo sessions. You can get them at santosdavid.com, santosdavid333 across most social media. Live sessions Sunday nights, echo sessions available Mondays.